It's time for KOFY Companions Dog Adoptions.
They're here, they're here.
Where the dogs are the stars. Brought to you by WAG Hotels and the East Bay SPCA. Now your host, Celeste Perry.
Hi everybody, all you dog lovers out there. We're here at the WAG Hotel for KOFY Companions. Now KOFY Companions is our show, obviously, and what we'll do tonight is introduce you to 5 dogs. They're from the East Bay SPCA, and they all desperately need a home. And so we're hoping that one of you will adopt, I don't know, all 5 dogs, or at least one of them. So we're gonna meet them in a second, but first of all, I wanna also tell you that Brendan Moran is here tonight, and he will introduce you to all kinds of groovy little doggy tips, how to take care of your pet once you take him or her home. So I don't know about you, but I am dying to meet our first dog. Her name is Marvin Lee. Let's find out more about Marvin Lee with Anita from the East Bay SPCA. Hi, Anita.
Celeste, how are you?
I'm good. Nice to meet
Thank you for having us here.
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding? We love the doggies. And this is Marvin Lee.
This is Marvin Lee, and
Come.
although
Have a seat.
you
And
might not know it, Marvin Lee is a young lady. Come on,
Well,
you want
the
to come up
name-
here and see us, Marvin Lee?
You don't like furniture? Are you not a furniture dog? Really? That's very funny. You think maybe Marvin Lee's been trained not to get up on the couch?
I'm not certain. It's possible, but I'm not certain.
Because we're all about the couch. Come on, sweetie pie.
Want
You
to
can
come up,
come
Marvin Lee?
Yeah.
That a girl.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
at least
that's
part
enough.
way anyway.
See, a nice little tushy there on
You
Marvin
don't want
Lee.
to show your best side right away, do you?
So
That a
tell me
girl.
about Marvin Lee. Like, how old is...
Marvin Lee is 5 years old,
Okay.
and she is a cattle dog Jack Russell Terrier mix.
Meaning a lot of energy?
A lot of energy.
A need to herd?
A little bit, but mostly a need to get plenty of exercise.
Okay.
She is very playful and very friendly,
Mhm.
and she will need somebody who will have time to give her plenty of exercise. She'll need to run and play every day.
And will she want to take some classes, do you think?
I think to learn the rules of living in somebody's new home, she'd need a little bit of training.
Okay.
She has some training, and she's a very bright girl, but just to get to know the rules of living in somebody's home, she would need some training.
Very nice.
She would be okay for first-time dog owners,
Uh-huh.
people who are not too familiar with the ins and outs of dog parenting.
And what about children? Does
She
she like
also
kids?
would be best for older children.
Okay.
She might, her energy level might make her a little too much for, say, 6 years and under.
I see. Understand. So the reason we're here, of course, is to get Marvin Lee adopted. And if somebody wants to do that, all they have to do is call 510-569-0702. And that's the number to the East Bay SPCA, where Marvin is living right now, but would be more than happy to move into your forever home.
That's right, Celeste. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. So if you're ready, I certainly am, here at KOFY Companions to meet our next doggie from the East Bay SPCA, Linda and Kayla. Guess which one is Linda and which one is Kayla? Hi, Linda, how are you?
Hi.
And this is Kayla.
This is Kayla.
And Kayla is, you know, typically people see me like jump on the dogs and
Right.
get all kind of cozy. Here, sit down. But I have to tell you, I have 2 dogs.
Okay.
I love dogs, I really do, and I'm not afraid of dogs. But I have a little bit of trepidation because it's a pit bull, and a pit
Yeah.
bull sometimes, you know, they have a bit of a reputation.
Right.
So, you know, assuage my fears. Talk to me a little bit about it. Talk to everybody about the pit bull.
Oh, well, Kayla's great. I mean, she's one of our older dogs. She's
Uh-huh.
around 7, so she's part of our Club Second Chance program.
Okay.
So she's probably like a pit lab mix, maybe.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
the lab. I've had
Yeah.
a few labs. Okay.
She's very sweet, very
Kayla.
mellow, just easygoing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she's going to be a pretty easy dog to take care
And
of.
she's starting to look at the camera, which can be very nice.
Yep.
Yes. So,
She's been in the shelter for a while, and unfortunately, a lot of people are a little bit hesitant to adopt a pit bull.
okay,
So,
exactly.
unfortunately for her, she ends up staying in the shelter quite a bit longer.
All
But
right, so
she's-
if they see me, and I've been nervous about it, hugging Caleb, maybe they'll feel differently.
Yep.
What do you think? Well,
Look at her all.
they're such strong dogs. You can just feel sort of the muscle,
She needs to lose a little bit of weight too.
don't we all? have on the baggy shirt. So now I heard that Kayla had some tumor surgery, but they're all benign.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. We noticed she had a couple lumps.
Yeah.
So we had the vet take a look, and they removed them and biopsied them, and they were fine. So.
And you're good, huh? What about children? Is she good with children?
She would do fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's pretty mellow.
Do you have any sort of, I don't know, is it a personality or a temperament test that you do?
We
with
do,
dogs?
yeah. We test all of our dogs before we put them up for adoption. There's
Uh-huh.
a standard temperament test that we do for all of them.
Okay.
And so we assess, their behavior. We notice if there's anything that we need to work on, and we'll work on that before we put them up for adoption. So
Yeah.
all the dogs that we put up have great temperaments.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I know that I adopted my dog, about 8 years ago, and there was a little notation that he was possessive.
Okay.
So we always watch for
Right,
that with him.
right.
He likes his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good bit of information. Everything is covered with the East Bay SPCA. So Linda, we're going to get Kayla adopted today. And I don't have the number committed to memory yet, but it's 510-569-0702. That's the East Bay SPCA. And Kayla is looking for a home. And maybe we're going to find you one tonight, sweetheart. I'm glad to hear that you're doing so well. Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, thank you.
Brendan Moran, who, if he were a dog, I wonder what kind of dog Brendan would be. Maybe a golden retriever. Very nice and easy to get along with, very social, and he is going to tell you all about what to do when you get your doggy home. So let's go check him out. Hey, Brendan, what's going on?
Hey, thanks, Celeste. I'm here with Lisa Dossi from Metro Tails. She is a dog trainer, and she is actually doing a nice job because look at how good this guy's being. Lisa, when somebody brings a dog home for the first time, what's something that they can easily do to kind of get on the dog's good side?
One thing I tell people is the first thing I would recommend is pretending like it's a new roommate. So make sure you understand that it might be stressful for your dog in a new situation and a new environment. So give them a little bit of slack time to get used to your home and used to you. But I think a good way to bond with your dog is to hand feed them some of their meals, because that's a great way to bond with your dog. And before giving them any type of food or any meals or any toys, ask them to do something for it. And it's what we call a nothing for free program or a say please program. So you might ask your dog to sit if they know how to sit, or ask them to sit and stay before serving them their meals, or sit and stay before throwing the ball. So it's a great way to instill manners and have a nicely mannered dog, but also at the same time they're working for their food, and also they're bonding with you because they'll associate good things with you because they're getting food and fun stuff from you. So that's a great way to start out.
Thanks, Brendan. If you were a dog, I'd give you a treat. You did such a nice job with that. So what we're going to do right now is take a little bit of break, and when we come back to Coffee Companions, we're going to meet James, an American Bulldog.